and welcome to hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode series. Today we're going to be doing some more work on the mod farm. I know we spent like the last 2 episodes working on it. Basically, I need to sort all this junk because this stuff is crazy. Filter. Nope. Advanced item filter. That is so cheap. Cool. I'm just making sure that I have enough stuff for this. So, in the past, I've been looking through some stuff. I know I have one of the armors that lets me sneak on air, so we can build a basement to this level. Uh, yes, it is. Don't lie to me. I know it is enabled. I enabled it. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Yes, it is. So, yeah, look, it's fine. I'll fix that. Not the point. We're not doing a basement of this episode, at least right now. Right now, we are going to sort some stuff because to I need to sort some things because this is getting out of hand. So basically, if we go into this chest, you'll see I have these caches. That's because this was already getting out of hand. This is fine. There's some stuff in here that shouldn't be, like the Ozone I don't really care about. These bows and stuff, I don't really care about either. So yeah, but the majority of the other chest is just loot bags. Lots and lots of loot bags. It's actually insane. So what I've been doing is just trying to sort through these. It hasn't been too bad, but I don't know how much of this I have left. And yeah, so I've also been working towards some other stuff. Hopefully we'll get that done in this episode. I have something else being worked on that it's going to be very beneficial, and we have a quest for it. Yes, as you can see, it's open right here. A QED. I am working towards this. It's actually not too bad, and we do need it. I'm just low on diamonds, but once I get 4 diamonds, we'll be able to make that, I think, because I have everything already pre-crafted, and we'll do that on camera with you. So, okay, this one has... I think all I do is cause up a sword again. Oh boy. This is a mess. Look how much Onicio we already have too. That's great. Onicio is definitely something we're going to want. Let's see. There's also some testing that I want to do as well. Once we get past that point. That's fine, that's fine. That's not fine. I think that might be all of them. Alright, so now that I have this underway, let's go ahead and fix our little dilemma, huh? So I'm going to need some transfer nodes because we're going to be using extra utilities for this advanced assortment technique. As you can tell, we do have some loot bags, and I think we should go ahead and craft the QED if I have enough diamonds. So this thing's been sorting or sifting gravel. Hopefully I have diamonds. I think I have exactly enough with these two. Yep, I think we do. So to make a QED, we're going to need a computer, and then I'm going to need burnt quartz, I think. By the way, you can use sulfur as a fuel source. That's what I've been doing. Then, do I have... I do not have this slot filled. Okay, so I need 16 ender pearls. Yeah, that's what I've been working on already. As you can tell, 16 ender pearls. Then we've been working on Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. It's already a thing. The diamond etched core. Okay, so I do need these blocks. I need that computer just had. Some ender cores, some burnt quartz, diamond etched computational matrix. Put that here. That's QED. And over here, ender quartz crystals. They wanted us to craft 12. That's about. I need more obsidian before I can craft more, but we're going to want a lot more. So that gives us access to this quest being done, which is fantastic. And we're doing some quests in some other quest books, but trust me, I'm still going to try to nail this quest out first, as much as possible, because I think the extreme furnace has a really good recipe that's going to require some other stuff. Mercury. Yeah, you gotta go to Mercury, dude. Yeah, Mercury. Woohoo. You can get to Mercury. Yeah, I ain't ready for that. But, hopefully we will be. Anyway, so we're just gonna put this QED over here for right now. Just put 4 by 4 by, or 4 by 3. Put this, it doesn't really matter. It's not even though. And now we can make stuff in the QED, including machine chassis. So I will soon be able to craft Ender IO stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. Not ready for that stuff yet, but it is something I did need. And I think because of that, we have, yeah, machine chassis. Let's go ahead and make some. So now we can go ahead and start down the Ender IO line, which is cool. This requires a lasered assembly, so we're gonna have to do this bad boy. Electro line, silver chest, diamond gear, and a ruby. But we're not really ready for that stuff yet. I don't have the power to power that thing up. For one, this thing, for example, this thing runs at 200 R per tick. If I just type in junk in this, 200 R per tick, and I am generating 24. So it's going by very slowly, but I'm just running fortune upgrades, so I hopefully get a bunch of diamonds. That's the goal. I don't care how long it takes. I just need extra diamonds. So that's the goal. But like I said, today we're going to be working on the sorting system for this. So I need some transfer nodes. And I can do the Ender Pearl recipe and get 4 of them now. So that's actually fantastic. Let's get some of this, 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 this. And yeah, we're also probably going to need a buffer chest as well, so I might want to get 2 chests, because I'm just thinking about how this is going to work. I'm going to get 2 sets of 8 of these transfer pipes, and then, yeah, I have some cool ideas. Let's get some servos while we're at it as well, because I am going to be running these item ducts for the most part. What did I say I needed? Servos. Right, so that's going to cost some iron. I think I need 2 Emperor, right? So basically, am I telling myself to make more Invar? Yes, I am. Okay, let's see. Let's get to the dust part. 5, so I need 10 iron. I don't have a lot of iron. Because I've already smelted it all. Okay, so I need 20 pieces of iron. I'm going to make some more Invar, which is fine. Put that here, put that here. This thing works like a charm. I love it. I've been putting manual faucets over here, so when I make what's it called? The hard glass for these conduits, it doesn't trick the system, so it's doing really well. I actually like this system. I had an initial crazy idea of where I'd put like a gear casting this and this, and it would be wrapped like conduits would be wrapping around this base and then connecting to this system and inserting this into his chest. But I don't think I really need that. Like gears, I'm going to be using a metal press for because it's faster, and I can just put in ingots instead of molten metal. Plates, the same thing. Actually, this thing does not handle plates. If this thing handled plates, I'd probably do it through the smeltery. Also, I think certain gears, the casting thing's disabled for, so you have to use the metal press. So, yeah, kind of terrible. Not my fault. Hopefully it's done so I can get some more info. Almost. So let's get everything else for that. I think I need some glass, which I got already. Always can use some more though. Some iron and some redstone. That's it. Okay, so yeah, I just need the invar. We will get, as long as 3 is left over. That's all that matters. Let's get do that thing that I hate doing. It's my fault though. Okay, so we're going to take some of the conduits. It's my own fault. Might be. I can just do this stuff. Actually, what am I doing? That should be all I need, actually. Cool. That iron pipe's actually pretty useful, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like how it looks. But it just does it instantly. It just instantly does whatever I want it to, so. Okay, so we got the invar we need. So I have invar now. Let's get some servos. How much does a filter cost, actually? Might need some of those. Just paper instead. So we'll do 3 of those with some paper. I should have this in the loot chest I've been using. Yeah, so that's what I've been putting loot chest in. Or that's what I've been putting. So this. And of course, this will all be null and void whenever it gets into IO because then I'll be using item conduits, which are instant transfer. Which, yeah. I normally tend to try to use thermodynamics only, but in a mod pack like this, where everything has to go fast, or else you're just going to be dragging your feet, it's very beneficial. Very, very, very beneficial to, yeah, do what I'm doing. So it's already starting to do the loot bag thing again, huh? Oh, you're already full of loot bags again. I am not sorting you this time, but I am going to fix this. Alright. Flying is not an evil necessarily. Who the heck do you think you are? Anyway, got everything we need so far. Alright. Hmm. I need item filters. I need string. I need some redstone. I need some lapis for the advanced ones. Let's get a couple of these. Let's get 4 of them, actually. 4 of each should be fine. Don't need the lapis anymore. Alright. Cool. So, yep. This stuff is pretty cool. probably going to need a redstone torch or two, so yep, I have some redstone stuff to make some torches with me. And let's go ahead and fix this. Why don't we? Alright. Going to try to let all that stuff sort. I think the best way to do this is we're going to do that's my hot bar. Well, for one, we're probably going to need storage doors, right? To store some big quantities of some of these items. I'm thinking so. Alright, so can I get a drawer controller anytime soon? 3 basic logistics pipes. Requires diamonds, but other than that, I should be able to pull this off. Brass I already got, drawers I already got. Yeah, I could do this. I can actually do this. Okay, so I just need diamonds. I need 2 diamonds. I do not have 2 diamonds. I cannot do this. Funny how that changes. So that's unfortunate. Can I do anything with these? I know I can melt these gold apples into gold over there. In fact, we're probably going to go ahead and do that because that's a lot of gold I can save. Turn this on. Put this in here. And that will just, you know, ease up on the stuff. Drawers. Right. I said I would make drawers. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm sorry that a little bit scatterbrained. Like I said, that system kind of just freaked me out how it just started failing all of a sudden, and it's my own fault. And of course, the one time I put the hatchet away is the one time I need it. Because Murphy's Law isn't in effect. What can go wrong will go wrong. Etc. etc. Okay, so, got enough wood, I think. And let's see. I'm going to need some chests. Once I get 2 diamonds, I'll make a drawer controller. My life should be easier. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take one of these over there. That way I can see how many items I need and not make more drawers than I need to handle. And the spruce will match the wood, so I'm not too disappointed in the option coverage. Okay. Or the colors. Alright. So I think I want to do some testing first. So, get 2 chests. I don't want transfer nodes. Did I not make those? Back and forth again. I'm sorry. Transfer nodes. Transfer nodes, transfer nodes, transfer nodes. That is what we were making those. I just never finished. One of these. Ender pearl, because we'll get 4 of them, which is why I made 4 filters for everything. Some stone. Chest, bam. Doing well, doing well. Alright, so. Testing. I just want to test some stuff. 1 to 2. Transfer node. Okay, so now we can test this advanced item filter. These things are pretty cool. You shift right click on them, and it basically has some different things. I want to do enchantable. Enchantable is my question. So if it's enchantable, like redstone, will not get pulled out. Now, those will. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if anything that's enchantable will. Now, that should be enchantable, that should be enchantable, that should be enchantable. Basically, garbage I don't want should be enchantable, right? Let me see. The osmium is what I'm worried about. That should be enchantable. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, this is all junk that I don't want, right? So I might not need this many filters actually, because this is that one thing covers what I want. I think. Just get rid of all the junk. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. Okay, cool. So obviously, it's been a little bit of a problem with loop bags, but that's fine. Oh, you know what I do need? Really? Cobblestone chains. I'm going to need a trash can with a chest in the middle and some stone. Oh, it's a quest. Cool. I did make a fluid one, so I'm probably going to have to make another fluid one. But anyway, so this will now be like, delete this, right? It took a while. It's broken. I'm going to be like, that's enchantable, so I'm going to void it, right? Okay. Now, on the off chance I want to use this, not enchantable. Okay. Not enchantable. Not enchantable. Is enchantable? Yes. Alright, so that works already. I think I can make a piece of wool and make one of these a fuzzy. Fuzzy, ignores MBT. I think that is what I want to do, but we'll see. And ignores MBT, the reason why I want to check that is I want to do this now. So test number 2, you almost got voided. Quit voiding my redstone, please. Chest. Okay, so test number 2. That's definitely what I want. Test number 2 is MBT. Is this MBT data or not? Okay, so I want that. Okay. That. If I put that inside, it'll go. That inside, it will not go. Okay. Test number 2. Fuzzy. No. Okay, so that part must be the, okay, I'm taking that. So, try again. Yeah, I'll avoid that stuff. So this is not the same thing, but it's just ignoring MBT. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. How do I unfuzzy it? Do I just put it in this wall again? Yes. Okay. So we'll just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should let all these pass. Assuming I have a filter in there, it'll actually correctly pass them through. Except one, which is the one I opened up. Yes, this one is the oddball, so we opened that one up. And we turned it off fuzzy. So what it contains has MBT data. We don't really care about that since these should be unopened. Okay. So yes, that is what we want. And then I can just put these up here. Second of all, let's see how many drawers I truly need. Honestly, we're just going to need a lot of drawers, I think. Please tell me I got 2 diamonds. Please tell me I got 2 diamonds. No, I'm going to have to do this manually. I already have a feeling. Alright, let's try to get 2 more diamonds really quick, because I need it. Long story short, I also need to upgrade the flint. I know. I know. Please give me... nah, you might as well just do a whole stack, just in case. Don't want to get kicked off the server for flying. Because flying is bad. I can always make more stone. Running out of inventory space, I know. Okay, so that's that. Then I need a hammer, which I voided, testing the thing to see if that was enchantable, which it is, fun fact. I don't think I need one with glass. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Is this thing even working anymore? No. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not here for that right now. Please, please, please give me diamonds. You have like, if it's compressed, it'll. You can only automatically sieve it. Sorry, my hand. You can only manually sieve this compressed stuff, but it has a higher chance of giving you probably what you want, which is diamonds, emeralds, etc., etc. Emeralds were good on because I found an artifact that had an emerald convert to emerald thing, which is why Murphy's Law, we're going to get emeralds. So I'd like 2 diamonds. And of course, because of that, I am not going. How many emeralds are you going to give me, man? Alright, give me what I want. 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 This stuff actually has a very common chance to drop. You basically have a 10% chance every time you mine or you do this, so times 2 for each diamond. So basically 10% or like 5% of the time you get 2 diamonds or something crazy like that. I'm not sure. I got what I wanted though. That's all I care about. Probably a bad idea. Okay. There we go. There's more of that now. Okay, so I need gold. Gear. Put more of this here. I'll have to do that with stuff later. Yeah, drawer controllers in Titan mode are actually hard to get. So I'm very happy to see that they're not hard to get here. So we got the brass. I just need, hold on, where is it? Controller. Yes. Okay, cool. I need 2 pieces of glass. If I said who needs glass, of course I need glass. I'm gonna need way more than that actually. I'm gonna need 2 more pieces of glass. 2 pieces of cobblestone, the gold gear, and we should be on our way. It's finishing. Hooray! Okay, cool. So, let's see. That, that, cobblestone, cobblestone, diamond, redstone, gear. What else was it? 2 pieces of glass. Cool. I don't know where to put this stuff because I'm running out of inventory space in like literally everything because we don't have a sorting system because I'm stupid. So 3 of these, 2 of these, and some brass, which is just copper and zinc, which I got from sifting. The reason why I already had that is because I finally made an infinite water block because I was making obsidian through pumping water and lava in that sucker. So, yeah. Probably just going to go ahead and convert this all because I'm probably going to need even more than what I already got. Alright, first step is first. I need a buffer chest. Oh god. Oh god. Things everywhere. I'm an idiot. Please ignore me. Alright, the iron chest. Go back over there. I'm back over here, here. Oh my crap. Oh my god. I made a mess. I will not lie. I have committed this sin. Go back. Go back. Everything goes back in the chest now. Because I'm an idiot. That doesn't go in the chest though. Because I'm an idiot who can't follow instructions. Just clean out my inventory a little bit. I don't think I need nearly as much stuff as I made. Just pipe. No, actually, need all. I do want a buffer chest, and I want a chest that can be opened through that stuff. So I think the only option is a slightly larger chest. Okay, so I want that here. Okay. I'll just continue to sort this stuff now. I wish I had an easy way to turn off the mob farm because I sorted this once, walked away, and of course walking away, more monsters spawned, and it just spawned way faster than I can handle the items for. So that's why I have this system up and running. So zombie hearts. The reason why I want a buffer chest is just in case I have something that doesn't have a location in the drawer controller, it will let me know. So let's go ahead and clear out this chest. Now, if I have an ACO block these, what can I do with these? Nothing. If I turn them into a block, I cannot unblock them. Okay, I accept that. We're going to drawer to put these in for right now. I definitely want to put them in a drawer anyway, but not where it's at located right now, so... inventory issues. Too much stuff, man. I didn't think we'd have this problem this quickly, but I forgot that's kind of how Skyblock works. So. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay, so that gets broken. Give me all this junk. Tab my inventory. Okay. Alright, now we're actually getting somewhere. Alright, so this, you actually get exported on the top, not you. Understood? Capiche, capiche. Alright. Item duct, you. Okay, problem solved. Hardened servo, you. You're going to get your items pumped out into this chest, right? Correct? So if I throw my pickaxe in there. Cool. Okay. That's what we want so far. Now, we have to deal with two sorting methods. One, if it's a loot bag. One, if it's everything else. Right? And I'm going to turn off everything so right now, so I can do what I'm about to do, which is put glass bottles in there so nothing gets caught in there. It's okay. I don't really care about that too much, to be honest, but it's okay. So basically I can, well, not the sulfur. The sulfur can stay in the chest for right now. But basically, so I can do this, 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 this. Basically, so I can so very easily support this stuff. That's the plan, anyway. Now that I disabled the vacuum thing, it's actually a lot easier to... A lot easier sorting this than the first time I tried to sort this. Which might be saying nothing, might be saying a lot, who knows. Mainly because that stuff's off. I had every single type of loop bag in it. Okay. I want to put as much as I can into one chest, that way we can see items, you know? This one is empty, we can break it. This one's got a lot of loot chests in it, or loot bags. Cool. As you can tell, these things hold up 1,000. Now, you might be saying to yourselves, well, what's if once you reach 1,000, what's going to happen? Well, I'm going to avoid the rest, so nothing gets backlogged. So, let's go ahead and give me these item ducts back. Thank you. Alright, nothing connects. Like I said, I kind of wanted everything in one chest. Because I wanted to clear this chest. And this chest as well can go. This is actually a disaster. But it's a disaster that is good to have, you know? It's nice to have. Oh, too many items, then not enough, you know? So, we're gonna stick on these spikes. It's gonna hurt us. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so, I might need another trash can, by the way. I need two of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. No, not becoming that after all. Transfer node, items. This. Right? So that should accept loot bags. I do need one of those, okay. So this, yeah, you can nest these, so hopefully that will now allow it to pass. Yes! Okay, cool. Now that being said, we'll allow things like my hammer to pass. Yes. That being said, we'll allow a bucket to pass. No. Fantastic. So for example, something that's not enchantable or a loot bag, for example, that will be collected, Manicio, is not. Cool. Now I need that filter again, because I'm an idiot, and I need a redstone torch. Alright, so likewise, this, and the loot bag filter, the advanced filter. I think we're finally done with these. We're going to invert this filter. So likewise, on this chest, put an advanced filter in here, buckets will pass. Awesome. Likewise, loot bags. That was a bad demonstration because, you know, whatever. Loot bags. Bam. Should go in this one. Perfect. Okay. So now we have that sorting done, right? So now I need to continue sorting these, right? The way I think I'm going to do this is... I really like the system, by the way. This system's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna... I think I need another... Consistency's sake, I'm gonna break this block and this block. And that is because we're going to build two more of those slightly bigger chests to put in their places. One. Where's the other one? Oh, I didn't have a chest. Whoops. Thought I did. Slightly larger chest. Here. Here. Right, so they're like part of the pillar. So everything will get sucked from this into this vacuum hopper, which I will replace with a more powerful item. In fact, we might be able to do that now. Well, how bad is this item collector? Requires a diamond. But other than that, you can make it. Right? Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to need another diamond. We will not have diamond. Gotta automate power eventually. This is a mess, dude, but it's a fun mess, you know? Oh, yeah, that's gonna spawn stuff now. Yikes. I have a crossbow that I still have in my inventory, thank God. Okay. Everything's fine. We shouldn't lose everything, question mark. Was it one diamond I needed? Yes. Yes. Might as well finish the rest of the two, though. another diamond for it. Well worth the effort. Okay, so I need an obsidian stick, a hopper, so 5 iron, obsidian stick. Or is it redstone? Yeah, I can't make that here because my stuff's over there. Okay. By stuff, I mean my redstone in particular. Get rid of this obsidian stick, by the way. I don't need another one. Looks like everything's dying anyway. Okay, there's a creeper now. Okay, so where's my redstone? Right here. Okay, so should be able to make this and then this. So that can replace this system with this. Alright, so now that will sort through stuff. This is a good test, actually. And also get that too. So yes, stuff that can be dropped and only loot bags. Fantastic. I guess nothing that was broken armor related spawned. So let me see, like a sword. What happened? Fantastic. Okay, cool. So we already split this sorting 2 ways and have a better version of a better way of picking up these items, which is great. How long is this episode going on so far right now? Because I've been talking for a while. 40 minutes. This is a long episode. Holy crap. Then again, the problem was really bad. So I'm not too upset with what happened. We're going to have to speed these up with speed upgrades once we have access to those, which should be actually pretty soon once I get enough redstone. Yeah, redstone is all we need for those. So, yeah, I don't have enough redstone to make that because I only have 22 pieces. But I will definitely, that'll be like the first thing I make with the QED. And we will put 2 in each of these and speed that system up. Okay, cool. So that stuff's there. So now we have to put this stuff in drawer controllers. So we're in a drawer controller. This system is a mess, but it's my mess. Alright, so let's, first things first. Yeah, you're too good for your own good. Did you really pick up some of those? Whatever. Okay, so let's do it this way. Common loot bag is, loot bags are over here, right? So we're going to do, I have an idea how I want to do this. It'll look cool this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's 5 of them, so I want to do them in a unique way. That legendary goes at the bottom, rare goes in the middle, epic goes here, that goes here. Like a 5x5 pattern. Looks pretty sick. Should I move this back one? Nah, I think it looks cool the way it is. Alright, cool. So it's a 5x5 system of all the loot bags. Too bad these things don't have void upgrades. Really wish they did. But anyway, what we're going to do is I need anything that can't go in that to go Not necessarily in this chest. No, actually, I want to go back. Yes. And we're just going to avoid some of this stuff, because we're going to get so much of this stuff once I unsort it, or once I get some more sorted. Trash can. Alright, so now, servo. Ignored. This should sort all the loot bags into things, and because this is the furthest one, it's the last destination it's going to try to go to. So that's what this is set to, or that's what the servo has. It has no setting. It has to do nearest first. So it'll go nearest first, and the nearest first should always be this, or the furthest should always be this trash can. So that sorts everything that's loot bag and gear that I don't want related. So that's cool. Next, we have to do this other side. Alright, this other side's not what I'm looking forward to. So, let's go ahead and start. We're going to need a drawer controller. I'm going to put that here. Give me that. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm OCD. I'm not really OCD, but I did want this a certain way, so. Alright, whoops. Don't pick up flying now. That should fix that. Alright, so that's the front of the controller. You're gonna hate me. I actually want this to be the front of the controller. Not that it really matters, unless I want to manually click stuff in, which, you never know, I'm leaving the option open. Alright, cool. So, this, on the other hand, is going to have a bunch of things. So, 1, 2, 3. Sulfur is obviously going to be one, because it's the one that's clogging up this machine the most. How much is a drawer key? So, I might want to get one of those right now. Alright, cool. It's still pretty cheap. Just got some wood. Must be cold. Long episode, I know. This is going to be a really long episode. But it's definitely something I needed to do, and I didn't want to do it off camera, because as you can tell, it's taken a while, and I'm having to think. So, I like that, you know? Okay, so we'll just do another simple one. I know this is a waste of whatever it's called. Although, to be fair, pretty soon I'm going to be reaching a point where it's okay to, like, you know, let off the gas, and, I'm going to reach a point where it's okay to, Christ. I don't know. Good thing I have a really good bow. Because the creepers are what I'm worried about the most. Okay, so, yeah. Sorting's working out great, though, on this part. Because you're enchantable, you're boots, and you're just going to go into the trash, because I don't want you. Sweet! That part worked. This part's pretty much finished. I just got to put some finishing touches, put some, what's it called, structured duct covers on here, make it look nice, and call it a day. But this part is still in dire need of doing, so we're going to go ahead and slap this key. Should block all of them. Put this here. Where's my other servos? like I said, the reason why I have a buffer chest for this side is just to make sure, or just so, hey, I don't have a place for this, you know? This one is strictly optional, actually, I think, because this is doing wonderful. Yeah, that's doing pretty cool. Now, this side should be extracting all the sulfur and putting it in here, which means I can take all the sulfur from here, just dump it out, and it should properly sort. That being said, this thing could get full, and we're going to have to get void upgrades for those. Please tell me your recipe wasn't changed. Yes, it wasn't. I know that some of the storage upgrades were, like, you have to go through the tiers now. But, yeah, so glad that was left intact. But I'm super excited. This system works perfectly. I'm going to have up to 1,000 of each loot bag. And we are in business. And I think it's going to be the end of the episode of this, guys. I'm going to finish this off camera, because this is probably going to take me a little bit more longer time than I would realize. And I'll see you guys next episode with hopefully this completely finished. I don't have to worry about anything. Bye!